Gardner receives Crouch's serve. This is Schlecht. Crouch making it hard. Marfatia. Carly Scott behind her back. At the net. Oh, what a dig. It's going to go out of play, but man, what a shot by Josie Lynn. Crouch went down to try to dig it out, but Josie Lynn's powerful right shoulder was just too much. Tell you what, they wind up, the attackers, and just let it rip. So Schlecht will serve, her team up 8-7, and it's a service error. Set's now tied at 8. Checking back in for the Spartans will be Demi Giannis. Giannis with some great work tonight, the senior out of Palatine, Illinois. Giannis will serve. Schlecht with a receive. And up and into the net is a Yellow Jacket. Giannis again. Dado will set up Maciejewski at the I don't know if it counts or not. Josie Lynn tried to kick that one to keep it alive. A kick shot and a beauty. 10-8 Spartans. Giannis, that one's deep. And a good call by Baldwin Wallace's Sam Rueda. Rueda said, I'm going to let that one go. (10-9). Spartans up a point. Josie Lynn will serve it for Baldwin Wallace. Giannis went down to receive it. Young's going to have a point, or Lynn rather. Josie Lynn serving, third set, tied at 10. Spartans up 2-0. But they were two tight sets. The last one was 26-24. Maciejewski, shot blocked. Rueda kept it alive and then into the net and partially blocked. It's a Yellow Jacket point. Ungo went up, and with her defensively was Katarina Blazetic. Yellow Jackets serving up 11-10. Marfatia, Ungo with an attack shot. That will count for a point. Good effort by the Yellow Jackets, Josie Lynn and McClellan. Both Bryn and Josie went to their knees to try to save that one. Couldn't get it. Set's tied at 11. This is Emily Goodpaster out of Iowa with the service. Schlecht received. Schlecht gonna just tip it over the net. Ungo finding a spot. Partially blocked. Amanda gets the kill shot. Amanda had 73 coming into tonight. She's got 6 so far on the match. She's got 79. McClellan, good passer with the dig. Gardner sets up. McClellan again. That shot's blocked by Ungo and Scott, but it goes out of bounds, so it's a Yellow Jacket point. Set's tied at 12. This is how every set has gone. Couple of times in both sets, the Spartans held a 4-point lead. I think maybe once 5 in that first set, but it has been tight, back and forth in every set. First set went the Spartans' way in the end, 25-20. The second set was just great theater, 26-24, Case Western. Dado serving up 13-12. Blazetic sets it up, and finishing the job is Bryn McClellan. McClellan out of the Gilmore Academy. She's a senior for Baldwin Wallace. Former Lancer. Wore blue and white in high school. Now she's in brown and yellow. She'll serve. Good passer, receives it. Scott over to Crouch at the net for Baldwin Wallace. And it's just spiked out of bounds. (14-13) Yellow Jackets. McClellan will do it again. Etem to Scott. Marfatia shot tipped by the Yellow Jackets, so the Spartans are going to get it back. Callie Wall will check in. Checking out will be Demianis. And this will be Carly Scott with the serve. McClellan received it. Trying to finish it and doing it is India Woodson. Woodson from Bedford High School. She'll check out and back in. Woodson checking out with a smile on her face. Josie Lynn coming back in. So the Yellow Jackets, Gardner with the ball and the serve, and their team up a point. It's 15-14. Etem receives it. Wow, what a dig by Gardner. Marfatia, Gardner again. And trying to go behind her back, over her shoulders. Schleck just knocked that one into the net. But what work by Lauren Gardner, the libero. Woo! She took two laser beams at her ankles. Kept them both in play. This is Marfatia. Set is tied at 15. Lynn, she is just money at the net. Josie Lynn has had a night to remember. (16-15). Ruetta with the serve. And it's a point for the Spartans. Service ace-wise coming into this third set, Baldwin Wallace had 6 service aces. Spartans with just 1. The errors were tied at 4. Schlecht will set up Lynn. Crouch with a great save. Little tip shot by Maciejewski. Lynn tried to service it back. Ruetta. Crouch to Scott. Wall with the attack. Dig by McClellan. And that's going to be a point. A lot of work at the net. Maciejewski's going to get the point. Her team will take the lead at 17-16. Tell you what, a lot of people breathing heavy out there. This has been an incredible match and an awesome third set. Lynn again. Lynn from about the 5-foot line. Even though there's not a 5-foot line, if you go halfway between the 10 and the net, that's where she was at with that attack shot. It's tied at 17. Schlecht will serve it. Gabby Schlecht. Marfatia receives it. Scott sets up Maciejewski. Shot blocked. Dado to Wall. That one's deep. Nobody tipped it. And the point will go to the Yellow Jackets. A lot of nervous energy right now in Horsburgh Gymnasium. 18-17, Schlecht serving with the lead. And they let it go, and it's a point for the Spartans. Boy, Marfatia had to make a gutsy call. She did, and that ball was just over the back line. I mean, just over. Set's tied at 18. Demianis into serve. And that might be the, nope, it's not a miss. I thought it was going to be the first miss for Josie Lynn, but she nailed it. That was tight. It's a point for Lynn on the kill shot. So Josie's going to serve it. Josie coming into this third set has 4 service aces. Maciejewski. McClellan, that's a point for Bryn. McClellan buried it into the hands of the Spartans, and it fell straight to the court. Karen Farrell wants a timeout. Her team is down 2 It's their largest deficit, and it's the deepest deficit into a set. It's 2018. Josie Lynn will serve for Baldwin Wallace out of that timeout. Yellow Jackets up 2. Deep in the set, it's 20-18. Datto receives it. Ungo just tips it up to Lynn. The tips continue. At the net, nobody's there. Nobody there for the Spartans. And it's a 3-point lead for the Yellow Jackets. Lynn will do it again. Got a smile on her face. Datto receives it. Scott sets it up. Maciejewski. Man, that was big. Shot tipped at the net. Sailed out of bounds, but the point will go to the Spartans. And Emily Goodpaster is in for Maciejewski, and Emily's going to serve it. Her team down 2. It's 21-19 as the sophomore serves. Kostelik sets it up. Datto with a dig. McClellan's shot is deep. They're going to say it's a point Spartans. Bryn thought it was tipped. And the Spartans get the point. It's 21-20. Goodpaster again. That was a knuckleball. Shot blocked. Marfatia keeps it alive. Scott's shot blocked. Falls to the court. It's tied at 21. Latkovic wants a timeout. Baldwin Wallace's head coach, Kate Latkovic, calls it. Sets tied at 21. This is fantastic. Back and forth, back and forth. It's 21-all. Third set in a match tonight at the Veal Athletic Center that has been outstanding. Goodpaster, Emily. Emily from Iowa. Should be a television show. She's ready to serve it. Gruetta. Going to get it again, hit that one right into the net. Seemed to be confused, Baldwin Wallace did, as a group on that one. Goodpaster again. Blazetic with the set. McClellan, good passer with a dig that was sensational. Marfatia, another dig for Rueda. McClellan with a soft tip. Giannis to Ungo, and that's going to be a point. How about the work, frankly, of both teams on that point? Baldwin Wallace will take another timeout. They are staring at a sweep. It's 23-21 Spartans. Something about these weeknight matches at Horsburgh Gymnasium, they have been sensational. A week ago it was Mount Union. The Spartans and the Purple Raiders went 5 sets. Tonight it's Baldwin Wallace. This is just the 3rd set so far. Emily Goodpaster serving with her team up 2, 23-21. Schlecht kept it alive, trying to finish it. Goodpaster with a dig. Marfatia from the backcourt. At the net, McClellan, shot blocked. Rueda. Dado almost had a great dig. She went down and got it. Her teammate Carly Scott dove for it, couldn't keep it alive, and it's 23-22. Spartans with a 1-point lead. Blazetic will serve it. Here's Katarina. Giannis receives it. Marfatia into the net. Set tied at 23. Wow. Karen Farrell's turn for a timeout. The coach with 500 match wins wants to talk about it. Set's tied at 23. We'll be back. Crazy Train playing on the loudspeakers here at Horsburgh Gymnasium. It has been a Crazy Train kind of night in this match. Back and forth, back and forth. One team trying to knock the other off the rail. Baldwin Wallace trying to keep momentum. Set tied at 23. And that one's going to be trouble. Somebody's got to hit it deep. Dado somehow found a way to do it. Sophia Dado. The Jackets are going to get the point, though. That was Sam Rueda with the kill shot. Serving for the set win is Katarina Blazetic. Goodpaster received it. This is Marfatia. Spartans need the point. McClellan to kill it and finish it. Will not. It's tied at 24. Wow. I tell you what, everybody's smiling. There's nervous energy all over, but there are smiles on faces. Data will serve it. Oh! 25-24. Yellow Jackets getting it back. Here's Bryn McClellan. McClellan can win it. Goodpaster receives it. Marfatia, kill shot. How about going down and getting it? Gardner. McClellan to win it. Goodpaster with a dig. Marfatia deep. McClellan with a dig. Up. Schleck, soft tip. Etem. Spartans need it. Got it! Oh my! I don't believe it. Talk about not giving up. 25-25. Carly Scott will serve. Gardner received it. Rueda. Scott. Marfatia. How about Gardner? What a dig. This is Schlecht. Shot blocked. Gardner keeps it alive. Schlecht again. Goodpaster. Scott. What a block at the net. Point for the Yellow Jackets. That's Sydney Simonson. Simonson got the block and the point. Her team's up a point, 26-25. Back and forth, here we go. Gardner serving for the win. Lauren's serve is up. Etem with a tough dig. Wall got it over. Gardner kept it alive. And it's a point for the Spartans. That's a push. (26-26). This is like one of those Borg McEnroe 4th of July Wimbledon matches that went like 5 hours. 6-7. 26 all, third set. Marfatia to serve it. Gardner receives it. Rueda trying to keep it alive. Ball tipped at the net. Maciejewski got the point. Chloe Maciejewski reached over, got the point. Marfatia will serve for the win. Rhea Marfatia, it's 27-26. Gardner to the net. Kill shot and a point by guess who? Josie Lynn. She has done nothing but make points tonight. She is a point maker. Sam Rueda, 27 all. Scott got to go get that one. Maciejewski, long lefty. Great dive and a save by Blazetic. Scott, Wall with a slam dunk. Callie Wall sends her teammates off their seats. It's 28-27. Woo! Here we go again. Lily Crouch. Gardner receives it at the net. Schlatt! Whoa, Crouch with a dig. It hasn't come down yet. 2 bounces. Scott to Maciejewski. And a Baldwin Wallace point. That ball went up into the rafters. I think it took 3 or 4 bounces before it came down. We could have had a cup of coffee and an oatmeal cookie before that ball came down. Serving to break the 28-28 tie is Schlecht. Marfatia receives it. Ungo at the net. Schlecht with a dig. Marfatia keeps it alive. Scott to Maciejewski. Schlecht with the dig. Rueda with a clean hit. McClellan finishes it off. There's a lot of chest pounding out there right now. Baldwin Wallace with their attempt now to finish it. It's 29-28. Yellow Jackets with the lead. Schlecht with the volleyball. Gabby will serve it. Maciejewski to Scott. Ungo going to sail that one deep, and this set is over. Wow. Yellow Jackets win a thriller. 30-28. That was fun. Woo! I'm going to catch my breath. Spartans up 2 sets to 1. We head to the 4th set next. Looking at the numbers after 3 sets, as all the set scores have been, the numbers are tight too. Total attacks for Case Western 138, for Baldwin Wallace 151. The Spartans have 40 kills, the Yellow Jackets have 43. Spartans with 34 assists, Carly Scott's got 29 of them. Yellow Jackets with 38 assists, Katarina Blazetik's got 34 of them. 70 digs for the Spartans, 72 for the Yellow Jackets. Two of the disparities, though, in service aces, Baldwin Wallace has 7, Spartans with just 1. And something that's completely surprising, in block shots, Baldwin Wallace has 6. They had 18 as a team total in 5 matches. They got 6 tonight. And Spartans with just 2 at the net. In the match right now in this 4th set for Case Western is Avery Basinger. Basinger's up front. That's her setting for Marfatia. And that's a point for the Spartans. Basinger gets the set and the assist. Data will serve it. Shot blocked at the net. Again. And that went under the net. India Woodson had a nice return, but it was under the net. Dato's serve. Schlecht at the net. Good passer went down and tried to dig it out, but Schlecht put some gasoline behind that one. So this is McClellan. And Bryn's had quite a night. She's got 14 kills at the net. She'll serve. Good passer with the receive of that serve. Gardner with a dig. Schlecht. Good passer. Serious dig. Etem sets her up. Marfatia. Soft finish. Gardner will dig it out. Schlecht. Shot blocked. Rueda. Basinger with the dig. This is Scott. Gardner keeps it alive. Rueda, shot blocked, but it went out of bounds. Yellow Jackets get the point. It is 3-2 Baldwin Wallace, and number 3, McClellan, is serving. Etem goes down and receives that one. This is Marfatia. Gardner got the dig at the net, and just that one almost fell freely that time. It's a point for Baldwin Wallace. That was India Woodson at the net. McClellan will do it again. Yellow Jackets up 2. It's 4-2. Etem receives it. Scott sets it up. Good passer pushes it over the net. Basinger with the dig. Etem with the set. Carly Scott tried to finish. How about Lauren Gardner? Not Ava. Lauren Gardner with a great dig. But it ends up a point for the Spartans. Basinger will check out. Maddie Halter, first-year right side setter from Arlington Heights, Illinois, coming in. Scott will serve. Shot blocked at the net by the Spartans, and it will turn into a point. Beautiful block by Lily Crouch. Fourth set, tied at 4. If you're playing the numbers right now, bet the 4. 4 points for each team, fourth set. Here comes the serve. At the net. Point will go the Spartan way. You've got Crouch. You've got Halter and Marfatia up top. Beautiful dig by Scott. Marfatia to Gardner. Schlecht with a soft tip. Etem sets up. Halter. Dig by McClellan. Etem tried to dive and dig, and it sails out of bounds. Point for Baldwin Wallace. Sets tied at 5. Josie Lynn checks back in for the Yellow Jackets. Lynn's in the middle. This is good passer, and Etem working. Lynn keeps it alive. Gardner over the net. Lazetic, or actually good passer, with the dig. Now it's McClellan. Carly Scott with the dig. Etem sets up Marfatia. And Gardner just playing great defense back there. Scott saves it. Etem up in the air. Halter. Gardner again with a dig. Shot blocked. Scott. Schlecht sets it up. How about the alive shot by Etem, keeping that thing alive for Case Western. This is McClellan. She has been lights out, and she knocked it out of bounds. One of a few errors by Bryn McClellan tonight. Good passer will take a seat. Back in for the Spartans is the lefty, Chloe Maciejewski. Marfatia will serve it. Spartans up a point at 6-5. Rhea's service received by Gardner. Lynn with the attack that was dug out by Marfatia. Maciejewski dug out by Gardner. Schlecht, shot blocked. Schlecht keeps it alive. Dig by Etem. Carly Scott sets up. A slam dunk of a point by her teammate, Lily Crouch. How about Carly Scott? Freshman and sophomore year, was not a setter. Moved to setter as a junior. A year ago, she averaged almost 6 assists per set. And this year, she's been lights out. Beautiful receive by Gardner. Schlecht tried to slap it past everybody. And just placing it where nobody's at is Carly Scott. Carly got a point that time. Didn't need anybody to set. 8-5 Spartans. Marfatia will do it again. Drop that one in. Rhea Marfatia, that was a ball that just fell out of the sky. That cleared the net, dropped down. That's a service ace for Marfatia. Yellow Jackets want a timeout. Spartans up 4, but it's early in the 4th set. It's 2-1 Case Western as we're in the 4th set. We'll be back. So Rhea Marfatia had the ball on her left hip. She's going to bounce it a couple of times, and we're ready to go. Her Spartans are up 4 in this 4th set. They're up 2-1. Baldwin Wallace won the last one in thrilling fashion, 30-28. Back row shot blocked, and it's a point by the Spartans. Up and over the net, Lily Crouch. Crouch with over 20 blocks on the year. She's right up there in the team lead with Amanda Ungo. Marfatia with the soft serve. like an ice cream cone. Everybody likes a soft serve. I could go for a soft serve. Sitting next to me is the grad assistant sports information director from Baldwin Wallace, Noah Gill. Noah, do you think we could get a soft serve right here? You think Fast Eddie Karakas would get us one? Little ice cream? Eddie can get us anything. Karen, would you like a soft serve ice cream? Karen Farrell wants a soft serve ice cream. The 500 match win head coach of the Spartan of Case Western. This is Marfatia. Shot blocked, and it goes out of bounds, so it's a point by the Yellow Jackets. Earning that point was Ruetta. Sam Ruetta from Aurora, Illinois, a senior. Outside hitter has had a real nice night. She'll serve it. Etem sets up Scott, and that's a smoke shot of a killer shot. Scott to Crouch. A year ago, Carly Scott, from her setter position, had 615 assists. This year, Carly, after just 8 matches, has nearly 300. 267 coming into tonight. Ruetta to Scott. Scott with the dig. And a swing and a miss at the net. Sometimes that happens. That was Maddie Halter. I've seen it happen a couple of times. You know, you're going up to hit that kill shot. You're also kind of surveying the other side of the net to figure out where you want to hit that thing. There's a lot going on up there when you leave your feet. Scott sets up, backside. Halter went up. Shot was blocked. Blocked by McClellan and blocked by Josie Lynn. A little run now for the Yellow Jackets. 3-1 run right now for Baldwin Wallace. They have drawn within 4. It's 12-8. Marfatia receives the serve. This is McClellan. Marfatia saved it. Scott. How about Gardner going down and getting that one? Lauren Gardner has been super. Speaking of going down and getting it, Maciejewski. Ball still alive. At the net. Lynn. Dado couldn't get it. Point, Baldwin Wallace. Josie Lynn. Lynn has 7 kills. She also has 5 service aces. Gardner with a huge dig. That one went up and over the rafters. Lynn again. And this one went right into the net. 2 Spartans standing there. It was Kaya Levy along with her teammate Chloe Maciejewski. So Levy's in the middle, Maciejewski and Scott to her left and right. And this is Basinger to serve it. Gardner will set it up for McClellan. Dado will dig it. Basinger sets it up for Maciejewski, and they're going to say it's a point for the Spartans. Avery Basinger out of San Diego, California. The first-year setter for the Spartans. Tip. Scott kept it alive. Basinger will set it up for Marfatia. A beautiful dig by Schlecht. McClellan smoked it. McClellan hit it, I don't know how hard. You know, I was talking to Nelson Whitmire and Jeff Hara, 2 of the assistants, about putting a speed gun out here during practice and having their attackers just smoke it at the speed gun and seeing how quick that ball gets on you. I mean, you're 10 feet away, and it's coming at you in a hurry. Maciejewski's long attack sails long. It's 14-11. Karen Farrell wants a timeout. We'll take one, too. Her Spartans up 3 in the 4th set, up 2 games or 2 sets to 1. What a night at the Veal Athletic Center. I mean, you can't get much better entertainment midweek than this. We're in the fourth set. We've got an 8-0 Spartan team against a 5-1 Baldwin Wallace team. Combined, these teams have won 13 matches in a row. Baldwin Wallace lost their first match of the year, haven't lost since. We're in the fourth set. It's 2-1 Spartans, and it's 14-11 Case Western. And a rare service error by Josie Lynn. I pointed out earlier, she's got 5 aces tonight by herself. Spartans have just one as a team. So Goodpaster's going to get it. And Emily's going to serve it. And her team's up 4 at 15-11. Beautiful block at the net. Spartans need to do it again. They tried. Almost got it. That was Scott at the net along with Levy. It's 15-12. And this is Katarina Blazetic. And there's that soft serve. Blazetic comes and gets it. Gardner sets up. McClellan. Scott blocked it, but it sailed out of bounds. Spartans did a great job to keep that one alive off the serve. 15-13. Dado. And Basinger at the net. And a point will go to Baldwin Wallace. 3 straight service points for Blazetic. That one's deep. And that's a much-needed service error for Case Western. They needed to break that run by the Yellow Jackets. They'll take it any way they can get it. This is Sophia Dado. She'll serve it. Dado hits it deep and returns the favor. 16-15. Suda Edom has checked into the match for the Spartans. McClellan will serve it. Here comes Bryn's serve. Edom comes up. Her and Gardner changing digs. Shot partially blocked, kept alive. Basinger softly over the net. Set up, and that shot sails out of bounds off a tip by the Spartans. That will tie the fourth set at 16. McClellan will serve it. Edom, Goodpaster, and Marfatia in the backcourt for the Spartans. That's Edom with the receive of the serve. Scott with an attack shot. Schlecht, soft touch. Man, that was a smart move by Gabby Schlecht. Schlecht saw a soft spot in that Spartan defense and put it exactly right where she needed to put it. It's 17-16. Baldwin Wallace with the lead, McClellan with the serve. Edom to Scott. Marfatia. Scott. Gardner with the dig. Rueda. Goodpaster with the dig. Basinger sets up Scott. Rueda kept alive by Edom. Emily Goodpaster to Marfatia. How about this? At the net. Shot blocked. Oh! It falls to the court. 18-16. Baldwin Wallace is on a 7-1 run. Spartans led 15-11. They've got a timeout, trying to gain momentum back. We'll be back. So Bryn McClellan back to serve for the Yellow Jackets. Spartans trying to break this serve. Good passer with the receive. Ruetta to Edom. Carly Scott, will it fall? It will not. Basinger try to keep it alive, but the Yellow Jackets are going to get another point. It's 19-16. Carly Scott with the set. Gardner with the dig. Backside shot. Good passer with a dig. Basinger keeps it alive. Crouch hits it over. Shot blocked at the net, but it's another attack shot and a kill for India Woodson. It is a 9-1 run right now for Baldwin Wallace. Marfatia with an ever-important point. Man, did they need that, the Spartans. Basinger will take a seat. Checking in for her will be Maddie Halter. Scott will serve. Spartans down 3 points, fourth set. Point's going to go Baldwin Wallace way. So the momentum switch was short-lived. Lauren Gardner pounding the volleyball. She's ready to serve. Her team's up 4. And that one's deep. Thank you very much, says Case Western. So Goodpaster will come out. Checking in for her will be Chloe Maciejewski. So Maciejewski, along with Crouch and Halter at the net for the Spartans. This is Marfatia with the serve. Spartans looking for a little run. And they're not going to get it. Baldwin Wallace, 3 points away from a fourth set win to tie the match at 2. They got to get 3 more, though. Ruetta's going to serve it. Marfatia sets it up. Maciejewski with a kill shot. Partially tipped. And it's a point for the Spartans. Case Western needs a run, desperately. Crouch is going to serve. Lilly, the senior. Gardner receives it. To Schlecht. Marfatia with a dig at the net. Ball is alive. Schlecht. Crouch, Scott, Marfatia with a dig, Scott again, trouble, oh, point for the Yellow Jackets. (23-19). Gabby Schlecht will serve. Dado receives it. Maciejewski. Scott to Dado. Chloe, soft touch. Shot blocked. Gardner with a dig. Ruetta off the net. Point Spartans. Case Western's not going away. It's 23-20. Basinger's going to come in for Halter. And the setter's coming in to serve. Avery Basinger, 5'6", first-year player for Case Western. McClellan, how about Dado? That was a dig, big time. Scott just serves it over. Gardner sets it up. McClellan again. And that one's going to be a point. It's 24-20. McClellan, coming into the fourth set, had 14 kills. She's had a handful more. She's, I think, close to approaching 20. This is Lynn with the serve. Baldwin Wallace serving for the win. And it's a point for the Spartans. That shot was blocked, that attack, but it went out of bounds. Dado's going to serve. So the Spartans are going to sub in. They're going to sub in Goodpaster for Maciejewski and Emily. Emily will serve. So Emily from Iowa would like to rattle off, 5 straight points. Dado will set it up. And a kill shot. And it's a point for the Spartans. (24-22). Simonson comes back in for Baldwin Wallace. She'll replace India Woodson. Goodpaster's serve. McClellan, Dado with a dig. Basinger sets up her teammate. Ball at the net. Tip shot, point. How about Marfatia? Rhea knows when to smoke it and knows when to softly touch it. And that's a point. Spartans are within 1. It's 24-23. Timeout on the court. We'll be back. What more can we see than we haven't seen already? It's 24-23. Spartans down a point. Goodpaster serving for the home team. Emily serve. They'll set it at the net. McClellan with the kill shot. Partially blocked, and it falls for the point. And that's the winner. (25-23). Baldwin Wallace, after dropping the first 2 sets, has won the next 2. Case Western won set 1, 25-20. Won set 2, 26-24. Set 3 went Baldwin Wallace way, 30-28, and then this one, 25-23. They have been 4 outstanding sets. You couldn't have asked for 4 tighter sets and what we've gotten here. We've got 1 left to play. This one's only going to go to 15, so stick around. We'll be back. If you look at how the season has gone so far, Case Western has played in 2 5-set matches. Their season opener against Ohio Northern, they won 3-2. Their matchup a week ago here at Horsburgh against Mount Union, they won 3-2. If you look on the other side at Baldwin Wallace, they have played in 2 5-set matches this year. They lost the first one, their opener of the year, Mount St. Joseph. And then they won their second one at the end of August, the last day of August, against Illinois Wesleyan. So here the Spartans are again in the 5th set against an Ohio Athletic Conference opponent. They knocked off Ohio Northern, and they beat Mount Union. Can they make it the trifecta tonight against Baldwin Wallace? Emily Goodpaster will start serving for the Spartans. McClellan, kill shot, and it's a point. She has been a one-woman wrecking crew tonight for Baldwin Wallace. Bryn McClellan has had 55 attack attempts. She's got 21 kills. And that's a service error. We're all even at 1. On both benches, nobody's sitting down. It's that kind of night. Some of the fans are standing. It's that kind of night. Here's Dado with the serve. That little knuckleball drops in. That's trouble. And that's a point. I don't know what Sophia Dado put on that volleyball on her serve, but that was knuckling all the way across the net. That's an ace for Dado. Looks to her left, to her teammates, dribbles twice, and here comes the serve. Middle of the court. McClellan, little floater. Goodpaster with the dig. At the net, kill shot. Will it stay? Gardner keeps it alive. And, man, that was almost a great return by Baldwin Wallace. I wonder if they practice receiving balls off the cross beams here in the gym. Dado serve at the net. Nice block by the Spartans. Gardner. That is just a clean kill by Sam Rueda. Got the set from Gardner, and Rueda smoked it into the court. Nobody around. It's 3-2 Spartans. Yellow Jackets with the serve. Every time I look up, it's Bryn McClellan serving. She'll do it again. Etem received it. Marfatia. Gardner will set it up. Schlecht. And just over the fingertips of Emily Goodpaster. It's 3-3. This one goes to 15. The winner takes the match. We are tied at 2 sets. McClellan will try again. Goodpaster receives it. Scott sets it. Marfatia with the kill. Lazetic to Rueda. Etem. Marfatia. Wow, what a dig by Gardner. Schleck, soft touch. Kept alive. Tip. We'll play it again. Here we go. Goodpaster with a dig. Scott with a sneak shot, and it works. (4-3 Spartans. Giannis will check out. Callie Wall back in. Wall, one of 3 captains. Her, Marfatia, and Carly Scott. And they are all on the floor right now in this 5th set. Goodpaster with a great save. Schlecht with a kill shot. And the Spartans' Wall, along with Crouch, with a block at the net. Callie Wall got most of it, if not all of it. It's 5-3 Spartans. Carly Scott will serve again. Soft kill. Scott with a, or actually that was Wall with a dig. Marfatia. Schlecht, long shot, it landed in. That was a should I let it go, and it fell in. That's a point for Baldwin Wallace. Gardner will serve. Her team down a point. It's 5-4, Case Western Reserve. Etem receives it. Wall. McClellan with the dig. This is Scott. Marfatia soft shot. How about Gardner coming up and getting it? Spartans needed somebody to come up and get it. Nobody got it. It's a point for Sam Ruetta. Match is tied at 5. Set's tied at 5. Match is tied at 2 sets. Lauren Gardner will serve. There was some miscommunication in the back court with Etem and Goodpaster. Karen Farrell wants a timeout. Baldwin Wallace has taken a 1-point lead. It's 6-5, 5th set. Gardner to serve. In the backcourt for the Spartans, Goodpaster, Etem, Marfatia, and Scott. Etem comes up. Marfatia tries to finish. And the Yellow Jackets get another point. Lauren Gardner, the senior out of Avon High School, or actually out of Avon, St. Joseph High School in Rocky River. Played high school volleyball for her coach. Scott sets it up. Man, that's a point the Spartans needed. Carly Scott set up Lily Crouch, and Lily Crouch finished in style. Maciejewski comes in. Goodpaster will talk to her coach. Marfatia will serve it. Ruetta, dig by Etem. Crouch, soft shot, Crouch with a block. Ruetta, deep, and it's too deep. It's out of bounds, out of play, and the Spartans have tied it at 7. 7-7, 5th set. Marfatia. Ruetta, shot blocked, but it goes out of play. And with an 8-7, we're going to switch ends. Yellow Jackets will have the serve, and they've got a 1-point lead. It's 8-7. Waiting to serve is Ruetta. Sam with the ball on her right hip. She has been told, let's go, so here she goes. Maciejewski with the receive. Maciejewski with the attack shot. This is Schlecht. And they're going to say Case Western went into the net. So it's a point for Baldwin Wallace, and they take a 2-point lead. It's 9-7. This set's going only to 15. Spartans need to break. They need to break the service point. McClellan with a good dig. Schleck tries to finish it. Etam with a dig. Maciejewski, soft tip. Gardner over the net. Scott sets up. Wall. McClellan with a dig. Yellow Jackets alive, and then they're not. At the net, a block shot for a point for the Spartans. Great work by Lily Crouch. Soft touch. Crouch to Scott. Ungo. It goes the Spartan way. There was a whistle at the net. Had to hold our breath. Spartans will keep the point. It's 9-9. Crouch will serve it. Lily, soft touch. Gardner went down and got it. Here comes Schlecht. Crouch with a dig. Maciejewski. Did it stay in? It did not. No tip. It's a point for the Yellow Jackets. 10-9 Baldwin Wallace. Schlecht will serve. Wall at the net, shot blocked. Marfatia keeps it alive. Ungo, little tip. Ungo again. Gardner. McClellan, shot blocked. How about that? Ungo and Wall at the net. (10-10). I mean, this is amazing. Demi Giannis, number 24, will serve it. McClellan with that rocket. Here come the Spartans. Marfatia. Wow. How about that? That ball just floated over the net. It was like everybody was afraid to touch it. It's 11-10 Yellow Jackets. Josie Lynn, who leads this match in service aces, isn't going to get a chance to serve again because Ungo just smoked it. Amanda Ungo. Match is tied at 11. Maciejewski will take a seat. Good passer is going to get the ball. Emily's going to serve. It's Emily from Iowa. Going to serve for the Spartans. Roetta sets it up. McClellan, shot blocked by Scott Nungo. 12-11 Spartans. Baldwin Wallace wants a timeout. The music is playing. The crowd is alive, and so are both teams. We'll be back. All right, here we go. Both teams out of that timeout. Marfatia, Scott, and Ungo at the net for the Spartans. Good passer. Holding the volleyball for Case Western. She is set to serve. It is 12-11. Spartans here in the fifth set. Spartans won the first 2 sets. Yellow Jackets won the next 2. Goodpaster's serve is on the way. Was it tipped? It was. That kill shot at the net by Sidney Simonson, tipped by the Spartans. And the serve comes back to Baldwin Wallace. Simonson's going to check out with a smile on her face. India Woodson's back in for Baldwin Wallace. This is Katarina Blazetic. She'll serve it. Blazetic hit it right into the net. I mean, there's one of the top players on this Baldwin Wallace team. And that is an unforced error at an inopportune time if you're a Yellow Jacket fan. So Dado will serve. Spartans up a point. It's 13-12. Sophia Dado, deep. Blazetic sets it up. Woodson soft touch. At the net, Spartans looking for some energy. McClellan. Dig by Goodpaster. Marfatia, shot blocked, point Spartans. Woodson blocked it, came right down to India's feet. And the Spartans are a point away from winning the match. We'll have to wait. Baldwin Wallace has called a timeout. Everybody's huddling up. It's 14-12, Case Western. We'll be back. Sports Information Director Fast Eddie Karakis is bouncing up and down. I don't know if it's because he's excited by this 5-set match or if it's because it's 61 degrees inside this gymnasium and he's just cold. Sophia Dado, the first-year player out of Carrboro High School in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, bouncing and staring at the volleyball in front of her. She will serve for the win for her Spartans. And here it comes. Blazetic sets it up. Kill shot. Dado with the dig. Marfatia for the win. Ball kept alive. Blazetic to Ruda. Scott to Marfatia. Kept alive. One more. Can the Spartans get it? Goodpaster does. McClellan. Ball tipped, and it's a point for Baldwin Wallace. Whoa! It's 14-13. You got to be kidding me. And guess who's serving? Bryn McClellan. I mean, I think she's going to drive the bus home to Berea. She does everything. Goodpaster with the receive at the net. Marfatia. Point Spartans. Win Spartans. Rhea Marfatia with a kill shot to finish a night that will long be remembered. Wow. 5-set win for the Spartans. They are 9-0. Deep breaths all around if you are Case Western. I don't know what to say other than that was fantastic, and I'm having a whole lot of fun calling volleyball matches. Whew. That's it. And I got to say this, it's going to be a while before we're back here in the gym. Case Western will go on the road to Ohio Wesleyan on Friday and Saturday. They'll play Albion, Wisconsin Platteville, and Ohio Wesleyan. They will not be home until September 24th. It's a Tuesday against Heidelberg. And then after that, they're on the road for 18 of their next 19. We will not see the Spartans again as they are getting a standing O from the crowd here that's left at Horsburgh Gymnasium. After the 24th of September, we won't see the Spartans again here at the Veal Athletic Center until the first week of November. So I'm glad you enjoyed this one. It was an outstanding volleyball match. 1 in 5 sets by Case Western. They improved to 9-0 on the season. Thanks for watching. I'm Ron Yance. Have a great night, everybody.